Yo, Josh 3 Art. So the Houston Rockets are working to trade John Wall, and I really think this is a good thing for both sides. For John Wall, he's been injured these past few seasons, hasn't really been playing himself on that team. And I really think, the Houston Rockets, they have a young core and they don't really need John Wall there anymore. They drafted a really good player and they don't really need John Wall. For John Wall, I think it would be really good for him to go on a playoff type team, a championship contender team. And this is really good news for John Wall. He was a really good player on the Washington Wizards, a top point guard. And now some of the teams that I really think he's going to be potentially going to is the 76ers, Celtics, or Knicks. I would say that the 76ers would probably get John Wall, the Celtics, and the Knicks. I think the Knicks and the 76ers probably have the highest chances of getting John Wall just because of, but the thing is, Houston Rockets having Ben Simmons on that team, I don't know how would that be. The Knicks, I think they do have Kemba Walker now. So I'm not sure how John Wall would be at the shooting guard position. So actually, I would have to say the 76ers and Celtics are the two teams that should and have the highest potential of getting John Wall, because I think, in John Wall's mindset, he wants to go to a team that can help. He wants to help win a championship. And I think that he could do that. I think that John Wall is still, he's kind of getting older, but he could still do some crazy things. You know what I'm saying? John Wall being on the 76ers, I think that would immediately help the 76ers. I think that would make them better. For the Celtics, I think that would make them better. On the Celtics, that would be a really good fit for the Celtics, having Jason Tatum, having Jaylen Brown, and then having John Wall. That's really good. But the thing is, for the 76ers and Celtics, are they willing to take John Wall, who hasn't been playing good these past few seasons? That could lower his trade value, and I think it will. So we're going to have to see what happens. Obviously Ben Simmons and John Wall's trade value is low at the same time. So that's what I'm kind of like, the 76ers have a really high potential. Both of these players have really low trade values. So this could potentially be a thing. I think that, John Wall's injury makes him low trade value. And obviously Ben Simmons, terrible shooting makes his trade value low. So this could end up being a thing where John Wall gets traded for a bag of chips and Ben Simmons gets traded a bag of chips, or they end up getting traded for each other. That could be a thing, you know what I'm saying? That would be really crazy to see John Wall in the 76ers. I'm here for it as a 76ers fan. I would like to see John Wall in the 76ers. For the Celtics, Jaylen Brown, and that would immediately be a big three. If John Wall could stay healthy, I really think that would immediately help them out on that team. John Wall's ability to in my opinion, I think he's still one of the best dribblers in the entire league. I kind of think, back then when he was healthy and everything, the best two dribblers in the entire league were John Wall and Kyrie Irving. And he has done some really crazy thing in the playoff for the Wizards. He has helped them win big games. He is a clutch performer, and he could hit 3-point shots at a high rate. And honestly, if he wasn't injured at anything, he would still be a top 5, top 3 point guard in the entire league, right up there with Kyrie Irving. So, and Stephen Curry, those 3 point guards were definitely the best in the league. Obviously, I think Bradley Beal kind of took that spot. It's crazy that, they had Washington Wizards had Bradley Beal and John Wall. Unfortunately, had to get injured in his career, kind of took a downfall. But hopefully, John Wall can go on to a team next year that he can immediately help out win a championship and, immediately go into playoff contention, because I think he could do that. It's honestly crazy how that injury had to, kind of, crazy. But and also, one team that I really think could possibly want John Wall is, maybe even the Golden State Warriors. Now, we do have Klay Thompson coming back, so it kind of wouldn't make sense. But, the Warriors were in contention to get Bradley Beal. So John Wall being on that team wouldn't be bad at all. You have Stephen Curry, John Wall, shooting guard, point guard position. You can move Klay Thompson into the like small forward position, and that would be a decent trade. I can't lie, that would be an okay trade for the Golden State Warriors. But yeah, overall, I think John Wall is gonna end up not being traded. It's kind of gonna be a bag of chips type situation. I think his trade value is really low. Like I said, the 76ers and Celtics, possibly even the Golden State Warriors, have a high chance to get John Wall. But with that being said, that's gonna wrap up things for this video. Do not forget to like, subscribe, turn on the noties, because you know you're gonna be seeing these crazy videos I make. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, Josh the Archer, and I'm out.